Hey folks, Randy here with Doing Cut and Trim. So on a video I made not too long ago, I made kind of an offhanded comment, and I wanted to give a little more context to it. So in the video I posted called It's the Perfect Time, I was talking about these guys that are starting lawn businesses and whatever, and I said, honestly I don't remember what I said. I just remember I was saying something about them using lawn tractors, and I know that if I mentioned people using lawn tractors, I definitely said it in a negative way, and so I just wanted to give some clarification on that, because you know, one of my commenters pointed that out, and so I just wanted to give you guys some context to that. So most of what I'm saying is relevant to my business and where I am in the country, or you know, where I am in my state, where I am in my county, and so where I am, a lawn tractor for almost every yard I service is not an effective way to mow lawns. You know, it might be an effective way to mow your own lawn because, you know, you don't care how long it takes. But if you're trying to be efficient, in my area, most of the time a lawn tractor is not beneficial. I kind of learned that back in 2015 when I first started my business, you know, and I was just, you know, running push mowers and, you know, Ryobi weed eaters. A guy gave me a lawn tractor. Actually, he's subscribed to this channel. If he's watched this video, hey Mark. I used it, not for very long, but the thing I noticed immediately is everything was taking forever when I used this tractor. And when the tractor finally broke, it was probably an easy fix, but this was before I knew how to work on anything. I had to go back to using the push mower, and immediately, all of a sudden, I was working super fast again. And I think it's because the properties in my area, for the most part, are quite small. You know, it's not like we're mowing acreage here. I mean, we're, you know, I think I would say 95% of my clients are less than a quarter acre, and I would say probably 75% of them are like a sixth of an acre or less. I mean, my yards are small, and so if you were going to mow a sixth of an acre property with a lawn tractor, it's going to take a long time, because that just with the way that those lawn tractors turn, they're not zero turns, they're like O turns. And it would take a long time. You know, you would end up constantly driving over areas you'd already mowed just because of the turn radius. And you know, like, you think about that, you think about a sixth of an acre, you know, and you think about the fact that on that sixth of an acre lot, you know, 20% of that is taken up by a house, and so you got a little front yard and a slightly bigger backyard. If you put a tractor on that, it takes longer. I mean, obviously you'll be less tired because you're sitting, but you'll get less done. And so that's the context of my comment on that. You know, lawn tractors, if you've got a tractor and you're making money with it, I mean, that's great. You know, I'm not knocking you. I mean, maybe I was. If I was, I apologize. But I was just saying, for my area, a lawn tractor is not an effective way to make a lot of money. I can tell you, like, running the routes that I run, I have no faith that I could do 15, 20 lawns in a day with a lawn tractor. I have zero faith that I could do that. It would just be too slow. So that's kind of the context. Actually, I did a test at one point, and like, you know, on my front yard, and like a push mower versus a lawn tractor. The push mower got my front yard done so much faster because every single pass had grass under it, where with the lawn tractor, you got to make these big turns, and it's just not effective for that. So that's what I just wanted to provide some context to that video, so you guys can understand why I'm against lawn tractors. Now, I do have a couple yards that a lawn tractor would be effective on, would actually be nice. I've got a 1 acre property that I service. It's a monthly property. They don't really care how it looks. They just want it knocked down. And it's just this massive, well, for me, massive area. And lawn tractor would be great on that one, because it's a bumpy lawn too, so it's like I'm constantly banging my knees while I'm mowing their yard. So I wouldn't be opposed to that. But I just wanted to throw that out to you guys. I don't have problems with lawn tractors per se, or the people that use them. They're just, in my opinion, not an effective piece of equipment in my area. So I just wanted to share that with you, and now I did. So this is Randy with Dolan Cut and Trim. Have a good one.